Hello students, in this video I'm going to be explaining how you are going to complete your design project for Mass 2.0 worksheet in your Google Classroom. So once you loaded your Google Docs in your Google Classroom, you will be able to see this document. Now, before we start, I would like to explain the background for this design. So mass is somewhat hard to breathe in times, and then it is also annoying to wear, hot, and also ugly at times. So we want to make it more interesting for everybody to use. So there are different types of masks out there. There are surgical masks, cloth masks, different kinds of layers, even bandana. So you may look into these types of different masks and then how effective they are or how functional they are. You need to research on how they need to be protective. These are the examples that I grabbed from online. So here you may look into them and then see if it's functional and then also useful for everyday use. So what is the goal for this design challenge? To design and create a mask that reimagine protective face masks used to prevent COVID-19. So right now we are experiencing COVID-19 and then we want to make a project that emphasize people to use them quite often. All right, so this is to redefine the norm of mask wearing behavior and help sustain a crucial preventive measures. Okay, now here we want to look into how you will need to change the mask, so be creative, be functional, okay, with your design ideas. Okay, now what is the main goal for this? So ergonomics. So make sure that your mask is easy to wear, okay, and then it is comfortable. I like to see that ergonomics feeling in it. All right. So ergonomics in creating models can use to show development of everyday tools and materials. So you will use everyday tools around you. So you may look into how you are going to develop the mask. All right, so our key concept is development and related concept is ergonomics. So now you are going to be making models, all right? So look at the situation. So our situation right now is during the pandemic and we want to make sure that we are safe in the public area itself. Now, these are the reference that is also available in your Google Docs. So please look at them and then you may also find other resources for your design project. Now, we are going to look into the analyzing similar products. So before that, I want you to look into and research about different kinds of masks. So this is an example of the basic mask that we use every day. So there are different parts of them. It is already labeled and annotated. So you will see the nose clip, triple folding, etc. So please study the parts of the mask so that you will understand how important the fixtures of them. Okay, now here is the filter of the mask. You may use your mask to create them. Now this is another one, N95. All right, so here you may think of, are you going to use this one or just the ordinary face mask? So this is another face mask that uses oxygen tank. So if you are thinking about putting your design in with the oxygen mask, maybe you want to consider this kind of design. All right, this face mask is when you are doing skiing. So this one has anti-fog goggles, so you may incorporate goggles with the face mask. Okay, so this is another face shield, all right? So the face shield has comfort at it and then making your entire face cover, but make sure that it is also reliable for making the face mask. All right, these are examples that you can think about. The mask with a shield, the mask with the ventilator, and then the mask that is actual face mask, only the half one. And then there's a funny one that can be a function for eating, and then also using a straw. So think of different ways on how you are going to be creating your mask. Think of the function that you want to target for your mask. Okay? Think about that. Now, we are going forward with a 3 analyze. So analyzing different products. So here, this is the rubric. Please read them carefully. I want you to read the rubric so that you will be able to attain the maximum grade that for you. So here it said 3 existing masks. So I want you to analyze the main features and functions of it. Now, and also add a video link at the bottom part. Okay, so be careful with your answers, because sometimes you need to state, outline, describe, and analyze. So when you are analyzing, I need you to connect your research and your project. So it means that I would want to see what is the pros or cons will you be using for your design. Okay, so please remember those command terms. Now, this is an example for product one. So an image, and then talking about the main features, functions of effectiveness of the mask. So how you will be using that, maybe you can put the pros and cons, or just talk about the good side or not good side about it. And then here, I want you to think about how you are going to use this design in your mask. So for example, you are going to use a face shield for the design, the final design. Okay, now here I want you to put into the link that you found out with this website. Okay, now at the end part, so when you find a video, please just put into here at the bottom part on how you are going to be creating a face mask, so you can pattern with that. Now, going forward, we are going to go through the B3. B3 is present your chosen idea, okay? Chosen idea. So once you have created all of the 3 products, you are going to present a complete drawing, okay? So you can put it on a piece of paper and draw it, or you can draw it digitally, or you can also use the Google drawing and then post all the images, so you will be able to combine all of them. So remember, you need to have the aspect that you have researched in the A3. So you'll go back to the A3, what did you learn, and then how you are going to put it all in all. So here it said outline all the reasons why you're going to put it there. So it means that in your annotation, in your drawing, please write it down. So for example, like this is the side view of the drawing. So there's a drawing of the mask and what are the fabrics, and then what are the materials that you are going to be using. Write it down. And then this is some ideas, so back and front, so how it is going to be used. So write your ideas and put them with the annotation, and list down all the ideas that you would be getting into from your A3. Okay, afterwards, you just list down all the materials that you need it for. So all the cloth, maybe fabric, your needle, threads, or acrylic shield, So you will be able to write it down. And then what are the materials indicated for? Is it um, part of the face mask, or it's just stitching? All of it. Okay. Now, after you created the design, you are going to be communicating with your classmate on how you interpret your design. Okay, now in C3, creating your solution. So it means you are going to make or start making your design. Okay, so it said follow the plan. Okay. So it said follow the plan and create the functional mass design, which is intended and presented properly, appropriately. Now, and then wear the mask during class time at the designated day. So I will tell you which day you're going to be wearing them. So here, so you write a date, take a picture of the task that you have done, what were you going to do, and then what did you accomplish on that day. Okay? So you afterwards, on a designated day, I need you to take a photo of yourself with the mask. Okay? Now, afterwards, on D4, you're describing the impact. Okay? So, impact of the solution. So, it said here describe the impact of the functional mask aligned with the goal of the target audience. Okay? Now, outline and outline two interaction with your mask. So here I put in the student one and student two. So write down what are the interaction that you have done with your classmate. So write down what did they say about. You can critique about it. And then you need to describe according to the goal. So I wrote down here the goal again, and then so that you will be able to connect the idea for your solution. Okay, so I hope that you would enjoy this mass creation. So please make sure to understand what is the function of your mask, and then have fun with your creativity. And I know that everybody will have a wonderful and exciting day of wearing a mask. All right, see you then.